Welcome to The Simple Fix. My name is Kerryn, and this is going to be a advanced/intense reformer sequence. So we're going to be using your long box quite a bit, and this is great as a workout by itself if you are an at-home reformer user and you're looking to get a sort of like 30 to 40 minute quick full body burn done. But also elements of this can of course be taken into your more advanced or layered classes if you are a teacher. So we're going to be going through it. I'm going to be giving some teaching tips as well as of course your cues, and we're going to try and survive it. I taught this one a couple weeks ago in my intense class and it looked like a lot of fun. So let's see how it goes. We're going to start off with opening up the hips and the legs. So I'm on a fold reformer. So I'm going to go onto a green spring, which is like a medium, all right? If you're on an align, then it might be a blue spring. If you're on a balanced body, it's a blue spring as well. So my foot bar is quite high, that's fine for me. You might wanna take it maybe one step down. That could be quite comfortable as well, depending on your height. So we're gonna start off with 2 straight legs. So I'm going hands down onto my foot bar, just the heels of my hands. 2 straight legs, I'm nice and square. I'm gonna inhale here. Exhale, I'm going to slide back, and just open up into that stretch. Inhale, coming up. I'm trying to keep a level of activation in the core as I'm sliding back so that I'm not collapsing into an arched spine, okay? If you see your clients just falling into that lovely arch, you want to cue them to just draw in that belly button. Now, on my 4th rep, what I'm going to do as we come back in is I'm going to lift this knee up into the chest, place the foot back down and squeeze it away. Coming in, knee up and down and send it away. We're gonna do 2 more like that. Knee comes in and up, down and out. I'm gonna hold this knee in and up, just feeling the knee towards my chin, belly button in. I'm holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. I place that foot back down. I now let my back knee drop and I push that carriage back as far as possible just to open up both those legs. I'm not collapsed in my core though, okay? Although I'm sliding, look how far forward and folded my body is. If I was up here, although it might feel like it looks like I'm a nice little gymnast, my core is completely collapsed. Therefore, my spine is collapsed. So let's keep that in. I'm holding for 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna come in and cross over onto my bed, staying on that heavier spring just to warm up the arms and chest. It's interlaced, let's roll through. We're gonna be taking it into a nice wheelbarrow. So heels of the hands onto that bar, knees to the front of the bed. Take a second, find that pelvis. Maybe a few little cat cows here. Good, I'm gonna end up with that tailbone tucked away. Send the hips towards the bar. Make sure you're starting with your weight on your arms. That's where it needs to be. Inhale. Exhale, slide. Not letting that bum drop backwards at any point. Pause for a second and coming up. And if you're running out of space, you're just going to shimmy those knees backwards a little bit. Down. Hold that there. Tailbone tucked away. Energy through those arms. Eye line up. Draw the shoulders down as we come back. Again, slide away. Inhale here at the bottom, shoulders down, tailbone tucked, energy through the arms to bring me back. And 1 more, slide away. Pause, let's check that posture. Shoulders down, long neck, ribs closed, tailbone tucked away. Hold, and coming in, excellent. Sink my bum to my heels. Into a nice shell stretch. I'm gonna roll and round through that to come up. Just give myself a nice pull. What I love about the folds is you can pull on this foot bar and it's not going to move towards you, so you can really give yourself a nice assisted upper back stretch here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's step it off to the other side and let's go straight into that straight leg stretch. So 2 straight legs, 2 square hips, heels of the hands. Guys, we haven't changed springs, okay? We're on the same spring as we send away and we come back in. We've still got a little bit of abdominal control and activation. At this point, you want to be checking out that the hips are staying quite square. A lot of clients might start rotating their hips at this point because they're trying to get range. Encourage them to stay square. even if that means their range is smaller. Coming in, transfer my weight into my hands to draw this knee in and up, place it back down, slide away. Cueing to transfer into the hands to lift the knee is going to mean success for that motion. Sometimes what happens is people leave their weight behind the bar, and then they try and lift, and they're in the wrong place to do so. Choking on my hair. Okay, so we want to make sure we come all the way forward, up into the chest, down and back. We're going to hold this last one. We come up, knees coming into this. We say chest, but I always say aim for your forehead. Aim for your forehead. We hold for 5. 4. Can you lift out of your arms, out of your wrists, out of your hands? 3, 2. Place it down. Drop that knee. Sink it back, back, back. Very nice. Again, just checking in. Have I collapsed through that spine? Maybe I even pop a hand down on that railing. Maybe I even creep that front leg forward a little bit. For 3, 2, and 1. I'm coming in. Excellent. I'm going to do a small lying down sequence. So I'm going to add a red. So whatever your anchor spring is, you're going to add that on. And then we're going to take a nice lie down. So lying down and just getting nice and comfy here. We're going to find a tabletop. I always like to warm up the flexion a little bit. So arms are up to the ceiling. Big inhale here. Exhale, reach those fingers for the ceiling. Let that lift your head, neck, and chest. Curl you over. Now my fingertips are reaching for my foot bar. I hold for 3, for 2. I reach my fingers away from me and up. And control back down. Let's go again. Exhale, up, over, 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 over. Reaching for that foot bar. For 3, for 2. Up to the ceiling. And back down. Now this next one we're going to hold. Inhale, exhale, up first, then over. Now we're going to start working those legs. We're going to do single leg extensions. I want my little calf to bounce off the bar, off the bar, off the bar. I'm curling up and up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, both legs straight up, curl up a little higher for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring that down, give that flexion a breather. Let's go feet on top of that foot bar, arms long at the sides. Inhale, as I exhale, I'm going to put my toes down, stand into my feet, and roll up into a gorgeous bridge. Hold that for a second. Use your own eye line to look at your body. Can you see those hip bones? Can you see that pubic bone? If you can't, okay, it means we're probably here. Stand into your feet, tuck your tailbone, get it up. Now look at your thighs. Is one veering off to a random side? Can you bring them together? Excellent. We hold for 4, for 3, for 2. We bring it down. Okay, nothing stopping you from checking your own form in that bridge. Inhale, exhale, tucking that tailbone, rolling, 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 rolling. Toes are down, ankles are open. I'm looking down. First of all, I can see my pelvis, okay? If I can't, it's because my ribs are out here. Let's soften them in. Now I can see these hip bones. What's happening here? Are they relatively even? Woof. Okay, can I get that pubic bone up so I can see it? Excellent. Now what has happened to the thighs? Squeeze them together. Wow, we're holding for 4, 3, 2, and we roll it down. Excellent work. Really focused bridges. One more time. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, roll, 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 and we hold it here. And hopefully we've got that nice secured bridge position and my arms are up, and I'm just going to do little pulses here, up and up and up and up. 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, and relax it down. Legs come straight back into tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, up to the ceiling again. Over to that foot bar, hopefully feeling a little bit more mobile now. Squeeze the thighs together, and here goes both legs. And in, and in, and in. 2 more. And in, last time out and hold. Reach for that foot bar, fingertips, fingertips, fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down, and relaxing. Okay, excellent. So now we're gonna grab the long box. We're gonna pop it on. We are also gonna drop your foot bar, okay? Now, you can do this on two different settings. Either you can go straight for your lightest spring possible, which in the fold case is a yellow, or if you feel like you may need a little bit more support, you're gonna go back to the green, or in other machines' cases might be a blue, okay? If you're uncertain, go for the medium spring to begin with, okay? Remember, lighter is gonna mean more balance challenge, less stability. We're dropping that foot bar. Now, if you're on a fold, you can also at this point add your platform attachment. I don't really feel like I need to work with it because the platform is really nice and wide. But if you want to add it on, okay? Now we're going on to our hands and knees on that box. Remember, you're on a yellow spring, so move with caution. Okay. Now, I'm always going to encourage you to set up your knees a little bit narrower. It's going to help, I promise, okay? And we're going to go ahead and have our hands turned out like that, so that as I'm holding this box, I can have a bit of elbows out so I can get that tricep. Notice the difference between here, I'm resting on my joints, okay, versus push out of those arms, small bend in the elbows, get those triceps working. Now, we're gonna set up just a bit of balance. So I'm gonna send my left leg out behind me, still both arms on the box, hopefully parallel with that back leg, feeling nice and balanced. I'm gonna release my opposite arm just to the side of my box. When I'm feeling ready, arm is going up, arm comes down, arm goes up, arm comes down. I like to work with the arm to the side versus traditional bird dog, which is to the front. Why? Because people are struggling enough in this position to maintain their head and shoulder alignment. Now, if I'm gonna add a forwards, or in this case, overhead reach, I'm really gonna be challenging the sort of integrity of their head, neck, and shoulder alignment, and it's not necessary right now. Right now, I wanna build the shoulder complex, and I wanna find my balance. Hopefully that back leg is still up. While I've been chatting, we're gonna lift the arm up, we're gonna hold. I want you to take a moment, push out of your supporting arm. Look how high I just lifted. Why was I not there the whole time? Because I'm talking and not concentrating. Pull the belly in, lift that back leg, hold, breathe, length through that back leg. We are here for 3, for 2, and 1. We're gonna come in. We are gonna do exactly the same thing, but with your loop, okay? So grab that loop, go same leg you just set up. Same leg you just set up. You should be able to work with your loop on the inside of your hand because we're not going wide, okay? We're just going out. So we're going straight out, same position, hold. Feel the tension of that loop. You need contact, sole of the foot to leg, to foot. What? Sole of the foot to strap. You need that contact. Now I'm just coming in and I'm just extending out. And hopefully, nothing else is moving. Okay, everything else is stable. Now, can I take that leg out? Lock that in, release that arm. Arm goes up, arm comes down. Bring the leg in. Maybe I don't even need to put that arm down. It opens, it comes to the side of the box. Leg comes in. We're going out. We're opening. We're coming in and in. Let's go for 3 more like this. Out and open and down and in. 2 more. Out. Are you lifting out of the supporting shoulder? Okay, I don't want to see the upper back going skew at any point. Good. Woo. Work. Last 1. We take it out, 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 out. Open. Hold. Hold. 5. No pulsing, just holding. 4, 3, 2, and whoa, bring that in. Grab that loop. Take a second. Swap that loop to the opposite hand. Short loop if possible. Back onto all fours. This time, a little wider. Okay, a little wider with the knees, a little narrower with that arm. I'm going straight swoop up and down. Now, while I'm working my back, I am not, I say my back, my upper back and the back of my arms, I'm not rounding my spine. Can you see that? Spine is staying in neutral. I don't want to see any curvature happening. Good. Now I'm going to go up again. I'm going to hold. I'm going to go tricep. Bend the elbow, extend the elbow, and down. Again, swoop it up. Bend the elbow. Extend the elbow. And down. Let's go 2 more. And up. Bend the elbow. Extend the elbow. And down. Last time. Up. Bend the elbow. Extend the elbow. And down. Excellent. Move those knees in. Staying on that single yellow, keeping that cross. You're going to grab your other loop as well. Okay? So now we're crossed. We're coming straight up into a high kneeling position. And I'm actually going to walk my hands down the loops a little bit. And I'm going to take this into high elbow row. Now, we're on a yellow spring. So this is not hard. It's not supposed to be hard. We're getting aligned in our high kneeling position. Okay, this is not about anything other than the motion and the balance. Okay, let's go for some rotations. Rotate and down and rotate and down. 2 more. Rotate and down. Last one. Rotate and down. Now, from here, I'm going to bring both of them to my side. Inhale, tailbone tucked. Find a thigh stretch. Hold. Hold that thigh stretch. 5, 4, not a back bend, a thigh stretch. Tailbone tucked away. Ribs and pubic bone together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out. I'm going to uncross those loops. Pop them back onto my loops, my whatever they're called, the things they hook on. Stepping back onto my platform very carefully. Swap that box over, okay? If it's safer for you to get off and do that, then please do so. Otherwise, here we go. Now, take a second. You're standing up. We're going to keep working that same leg. So for me, it was my left leg. It was the one closest to the camera. I'm out of breath already. And I'm going to carefully step onto the carriage. Now, all of my weight is on my carriage leg. You will see people in class getting stuck here. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's because they've got weight on their back leg. Guide them onto your front leg. Nothing is happening through my back leg. I'm stable on my front leg. Those back toes are merely pressing you away. And let's go hands down. Now, fingertips are here. Number 1, to support you, but also to get your body in place. Now, guys, we're down here. We're down here and we're holding. This is part of it. Okay, we're holding this lunge. We're holding this lunge. And I want you to be mindful of where this heel is. You don't want it in front of the knee. You want it just underneath you like that, okay? Hamstring is on. Okay, now I've got the fingertips. Hopefully the spine is nicely aligned. I'm gonna lighten up those fingertips and I'm gonna start to go high V and down. Notice how my spine itself doesn't move. Spine doesn't move, just arms. Spine doesn't move. I'm gonna do 2 more because that's all I've got left. Good. Last one. I'm gonna do these first 2 with fingertips down, staying with that body. I'm gonna bend the back knee in and extend it back out, okay? Bend the back knee in, extend it back out. If I can work here without losing height, then that's beautiful. All of the work is here on this front complex, okay? Basically nothing going through that back leg. Keep cueing them to lift their belly off their thighs so that they don't start just hanging on that front thigh. We're gonna be here for another 3, for 2. We're gonna come in, I'm gonna hold it here. Bring those hands to prayer position and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press it away, hands down, foot out, high plank. And hold. It's one of those few moments where high plank actually just feels like a breather. Thank God. We're gonna hold this high plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest those knees. Nice little cue to just get them to collapse over that box for a second. Excellent. For 3, for 2, and 1. You're going to turn to face the camera or turn to face the leg you were just working, okay? We're going to take it into a side plank series. Now, typically, we want to set this up the same way we'd see it on the mat, right? So bottom leg at the back, top leg on the front, okay? So you're going to set that up on your platform. You're going to go elbow in the middle of the box. You're welcome to use this hand on the box with you. Otherwise, it's going to reach up. Stand into your feet, send that box away, and find this position. Now we want to get a bit of a rainbow feeling from that body. Reaching fingertips up. Imagine someone's got you here and they're lifting that hip nice and high. We're going to hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Always start with a hold. 3, 2. Lift the heels as you come in and extend out. Lift the heels as you come in and extend out. Excellent work. Lifting out of that bottom shoulder complex as much as you can. Let's do 3 more. 3 and out, and 2 and out. Last one. 1 and out. Take it into forearms facing the back of the machine. Eye line forward. Move these elbows forward and in, and 2 and in, and 3 and in, and 4 and in. 2 more. 5 and in. Last one. 6 and bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Wow. And take a second. Big inhale here. Holy shit. Exhale. Wow. Fantastic. Now, from there, you are going to step back and you're going to flip that box again. If it is safer for you to get off your machine to do that, then please make sure you do. Maybe take a second here. Wow. Let that lower back open up. Let these hammies open up a little bit. How are we feeling? Hopefully good. We just got to get through all of that on the other side. In 3, in 2. Coming back onto the box, I like to say as you get there, move through some cat-cows. This also allows like the class to all land in one place, but the people who are a bit quicker to not feel like they're waiting, doing nothing, okay? So always thinking about these little linking movements that are kind of like stretches and resets, and they make it feel like it's flowing, but it just gives you room management time, okay? Always, I say, knees a little bit closer together. Perfect. Now, for that first one, we have the hands to the outside of the box like this. First thing we want to find is that we're not on collapsed straight elbows. We are lifted. Now, it's going to be your opposite leg. Right leg, if you were listening to my lefts and rights. Left hand is going to just release to the side of the box. When you're feeling ready, it's going up and down. And you're going to see some serious shaking now, because this is my less stable side. That's why we started on the other side. But we're going to still be here. Whew. Okay, let's think about what I'm thinking to keep myself in place. First of all, I'm pushing out of my right hand like a mofo. The moment that collapses and the energy dies, I'm out. Okay? As this left arm reaches, it's got energy as well. I'm not creeping it up. I'm not apologizing for it being there. I'm lifting it up, bringing it down. Back leg is lifting up. Can I close those ribs? Always I can close those ribs more. Good. Wow. Okay, let's go for another 3, 2. She's dying. And 1. Hold it there. 3, 2, and 1. I'm sweating so much. Okay, reaching down, grab that loop, put it over that same foot. Now we've got more resistance, right? Remember what I said, that loop, that rope can be on the inside of the hand. Get yourself ready. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. That is South African for nervous. Okay, from here, extend. Now, just catch the tension first. Don't be in a hurry. A hurry ain't gonna help. Okay, now I've got the tension of the loop. Thinking about my right foot real hard, okay? I'm pushing that loop away. Now I release the left, okay? Now I'm coming in, and as I'm going out, I'm pushing, not momentum or force, but infinite length, and that's gonna give me, whoa, the stability to do that. Yes, bring it in. Take it out, push into that leg, lift and lower. Let's go again. In and out, pushing into that loop, pushing out of my supporting arm to get that single arm. 2 more. In and out. Hopefully nothing else is moving. In. Well, I mean, it's moving, but it's not folding. Good. All right, let's go for one more little hold. I'm dying. Take it out, hold, lifting out of that shoulder complex. Lift it up, lots of energy. 5, can she do it? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Holy shit. Okay, we made it. We're picking that up. So you grab that loop, which you're gonna try not to dilly-dally, but my glutes are on fire. Get yourself wider with the knees now, slightly narrower with the arm, and here we go, straight arm up and down. Not moving that spine. We want to just hold the spine stable and access the back of that shoulder. Nice. Ready to add that tricep? I am, because I'm ready to go home. I am home. Anyway, hold. Tricep. Extend. And down. Nice. Out. Tricep. Extend. And down. Yes, again. Out. Tricep. Extend. We got one more to do. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Out. Literally gritting my teeth. Tricep. Extend. And down. Okay. That was real life hell. Get yourself slightly forward, ready for those nice upright rows with a little bit of a thigh stretch at the end. So grabbing both, we are up. Tailbone tucked. We're just drawing up, controlling down. Drawing up. This is a little false catch your breath moment, right? Because although it's light, you're still working quite hard. Okay, let's go one arm at a time. Are we ready? Twist and down and twist and down. One more on each side, and then we're going to find and down and down. Okay, teaching tips for thigh stretch. Make sure they're starting with tailbone tucked away. Good. Arms behind you, that's going to help you out. Start to sink. Make sure the hands stay behind them. If they release those hands, it's going to affect the posture, okay? Keep the hands behind you. It is a full body integration. We're holding it here for 8, 7. Why did I start with 8? For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming up. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, we're going to flip that box because we are not done. All righty. Flipping that box again. If it's better for you to stand up to flip the box, the fold is really nice and low to the floor, so it's quite easy to transition on the machine. But obviously, safety first. Take a breather here. Right leg this time, it steps forward. What do we know about stepping onto the carriage? Get your weight onto that supporting leg, okay? It's gonna be no good if you're gripping through this back leg. You're not gonna be able to go anywhere. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, here we go. We're down. We've got fingertips there and we're holding. You know what I see a lot of in Pilates class at the moment is like everyone's in a hurry to like flow. Next thing, next thing, next thing. And then pulse and pulse and pulse. Have you tried holding it? Honest to God, have you tried just getting them into the isometric position and seeing if they can maintain their body, if they can hold that lunge? Because I promise you, it's way harder than pulsing. Start them with a bit of spice. Do you know what else it gives you? It gives you a moment as a teacher to go around and correct everyone, to get them to understand exactly where they should be. We are here for another 3, 2. Feel free to keep the arms up or bring them down. Back knee bends. Just because the back knee's bending doesn't mean I'm transferring onto it. Okay, all my weight is still on this front leg, and I am dying. I am dying. But we're going to get through 6. That's 3. Thank goody. Can I do 3 without? And out. And in. And out. Last one. In. Take it. Out. Oh, bring it in. We got pulses. Sorry, bring it in. And let's pulse it. Down. 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 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it out, get onto your hands as quickly as possible into that high plank position. Let's bring in some climbers just to work through those legs. It's like a little free shakeout of those legs. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Holy shenanigans. Okay. Breathe. We've got side planks. Oh, you are about 30 minutes in, guys. Well done. Well done. Okay. Let's go for it. So, facing the leg you just worked. Okay, facing the leg you just worked. Oh, alrighty. We've got bottom leg, back, top leg forward. Think about your mat work. Boom. That's where you start, right? Same vibes. Same, but different. Okay, let's go for it. From here, lift the hips, send it out. Focus on your feet. They need to work for you here. Make sure they are working. Now, as we come in, you're going to lift the hips even more, lift the heels as well. In and out and 2, and out, and 3, and out, and 4, and out, last 2, and out, last 1, and out, coming onto both elbows, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming in. And breathe. Okay, excellent work. Let's end with a bit of abdominals. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're here already. We're a little bit sweaty. Let's go. Flip that box. We're going to do teaser. Okay, now if teaser on the reformer scares you, don't let it. Don't let it scare you. You just have to understand the mechanics of yourself versus the springs. Okay, so you're going to get your long box on, and I always recommend getting that foot bar up because it's going to help you out in the beginning. Okay, now however you were taught to mount the box is your own business. I'm going to sit on it. I'm going to grab my loops. I know when I grab my loops, it's going to move my carriage. Okay, and I'm just going to have a feel while I'm still sitting up here for these arms. Forward, up, round and down. Oh yeah, nice big circle. Now, the trick to getting your teaser on the reformer is your arms. It's controlling your arms and understanding the tension of the straps. It is your understanding of your resistance that is going to help you. So I need to understand that my arms are going to go down. They're going to reach up, 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 and they're going to do a nice big circle and do it again. And at no point do I want this, slack, because then I have to catch it, which is no good at all. You want smooth sailing from those arms. So I am gonna get my self down, and you do want a little bit of space here at the back of the box, okay? I don't want my bum to fall off. Guys, I actually might not nail this the first time, so let's just be slightly forgiving. Now, this is why I have the bar. See, she's a genius. To help you out a little bit. Find this position and just chill and just calm down. But now I need you to recognize that your arms, your head, and your footsies are below the gravity line, right? Your bum, your pelvis, your heaviest part, it's on the box. Everything else is currently hanging below that. So we need to focus on step 1, find the gravity line. So I'm gonna find my straps. I'm going to find my feet, and I'm going to find this position. See? I've got the straps, and I've got control of my legs and my head. I'm looking at my little toesies. That's the position I'm looking for. Then I'm going to relax. I'm actually very uncertain as to whether this will work or not. The theory does, but I actually didn't pre-practice this before teaching it on my camera. Okay, let's go. So we're hanging out here. We're hanging. Now we're going to gather those loops. We're going to get those feet. We're going to keep going. Keep going. No momentum, only control. And now I'm just going to sweep my arms down again because we're not doing anything super fancy. And relax. That went so much better than I thought. So smooth. Find the gravity trap. Understand where you are gathering. So we're going. I've picked up the loops. I'm here. I can see my legs. They keep going. They keep going. Everything's smooth and gorge. Now maybe I go out to the side and back down, which is not as smooth, but fine. Obviously, we're going to challenge ourselves with our arms. I think I got one more in me. Here we go. Find it, find it, find it. Get up here. Enjoy those arms. Enjoy those arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and control it down. Okay. Wow. I'm going to let go of those loops there. I'm going to take a second to bring myself up. Feet down onto that platform. Excellent work. Just seated here. I'm going to take that right leg over that left knee. I'm going to bring my arms behind me. I'm going to open up that chest to the ceiling. Deep breaths. So when you're teaching teaser in class, it can be really difficult because people are in a hurry to get up, right? People are in a hurry to kind of like fold up and they miss that gravity trap. That gravity trap, if you can teach that and get them to understand that they just need to be, let's swap those legs over. They need to be in control of the spring and therefore the speed of their arms and the speed of their legs. It's all about coordination. It's very little about anything else. Okay, you'll have people say, oh, I'm not strong enough for that. Teaser's coordination. It's understanding the different weights of your body, legs versus upper body, and getting everything happening at the right time to fold yourself up. And actually, teaser on the reformer is one of the most rewarding exercises that you can do and add into your class plan. So don't be afraid of it. And just because people might not be getting it the first time doesn't mean you shouldn't be teaching it. Okay, that is your 35-ish minutes. I would put it at more of an advanced, intense, really up their sequence. Of course, if you put that into the middle of the class with a bit more of a finisher, cool down, and a bit more of a warm up, you could have yourself a really great intense flow. Enjoy it, try it out. If you do try it out, pop a comment and let me know how it went. Thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. My name is Kerryn. Thank you so much.